recording. All right, I'm gonna clap. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit! One more time.
You can go.
Oh, I can just go.
Start.
Okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Real Talk, Real Shit. Okay, ready? Well, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Real Talk, Real Shit. This is CD Silk, ST, and I am CC, and we're here to talk about the subject of cheating. Where y'all want to start?
What's worse, emotional cheating or physically cheating?
Emotional.
Why?
Why, you may ask? Because physical is kind of like, I guess, just like a little job on the side, you know, like you just do it every now and then, just to.
So that's okay.
No. I'm not saying it's okay, but like emotional cheating, it's so much deeper. Like you actually like that person, so it's like you're actually like developing like true feelings for that person. So you know what I mean? Like you can't really, like if I was in a relationship and someone like physically cheated, obviously I'm dumping them because like, yeah. But if it was like emotional, then they're more than likely like to get together after us dating, after we broke up, you know? But if it's physical, it's just like, oh, you're easy, next, thank you, next. Yeah.
Interesting.
At that point, you don't even have a chance. Like, say they fell in love with somebody else. Like, that's a shitty thing.
I don't know. I think personally, like, what is emotional cheating? What makes feelings become like a relationship standpoint? You feel me? Because like you could be really close with your friend and talk about stuff with your friend that you don't talk about with your spouse. So what is that definition?
But I think that's different. If you're talking to a friend about like your personal stuff, but like you're asking for advice, like that's different.
So y'all saying emotional cheating is just straight up like you have like you want to be with somebody but you're not with them.
Okay, but there's a difference between talking to your friend and like someone on the side. Because if you're talking to your friend, they're gonna like tell you real shit. Like they're gonna be like, you know, they're gonna tell you exactly what it is.
That depends on the person.
Then you just ain't got a good friend. That's your fault. First off.
I think there's a boundary, like to the level of feelings.
Right.
That's emotional.
And like when that person starts like the person that you're emotionally cheating with starts like, I guess, talking bad about the person you're with. Not bad, but like, you know, like trying to get you to leave them. That's how you know you're cheating on them. I don't know. It's different.
I got y'all. I don't know. I personally think physical is. Only way it could be emotional is if like you guys, let's say you guys were together in the past or whatever, and motherfuckers just can't figure their stuff out. Like y'all either side couldn't get together, so there's still something there. There's some kind of animosity, but y'all never acted on it, I guess. Or if you did act on it, it never turned into a full-blown relationship. But I think like speaking to a human being, it can't necessarily be cheating. Now, if you're flirting, I think personally, I draw a line at flirting. If someone flirts with you, that's going to happen. But if you flirt back, that's where the issue comes in.
What's the flirting? You think like complimenting somebody's flirting?
No.
What kind of compliment?
You know, like just sliding up your stories, little heart out emojis.
That's other people. That's not your, like, that's, in my opinion, that's not my spouse. They can't control that. That's the other people.
So what kind of flirting wouldn't you allow?
Again, I don't care about any kind of flirting. The only thing that I feel the type of way about is how my spouse acts on it. I don't want them to be mean. I don't want to be like, fuck you, and be mean to that person, but be like, oh, thank you, and just leave it at that. If they, like, entertain it,
yeah.
I wouldn't say that's cheating, disrespectful, but you're gonna hear my mind after that. But
right.
That's it.
Okay, well, would you prefer your person to be friendly or just like rude? And like not rude, but like you're the only one, like when other people say stuff, they're just strictly on you.
Bitchy?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Bitchy?
Oh. See, I don't want mine like overly friendly, but I don't want you rude. Like I want you to be like that person who like opens the door for people or like says thank you, like compliments people. But like at the same time, there's certain
That's the
people.
country in you.
Hey. There's certain people who just like seek attention so bad. Like, even though they're getting it in their relationship, it's like they need attention from everybody else. And I think that's embarrassing. That'd be embarrassing to me. Like, why do you need attention from everybody else? You know what I mean? Like, go get it, because I'm not giving it to you anymore.
Period.
I think it's just hard because, like, some people could take their acts of just kindness as, like, maybe being a little flirty, but, like, even when they're not that way. So I feel like it just wouldn't work for me.
That happens to me, yo. I don't have problems with that in my relationship, but I think that it just depends on the intent of the person. Like, I mean, to answer your question, I would rather have someone nice. I will have someone nice. I wouldn't have someone who's bitchy, mean. I think at the end of the day, we're still people, and that doesn't mean we treat others different because they know or they don't know that we have someone in our life, and they don't know what boundaries to cross. You can't control other people's like the other person, not my spouse, but the other person's actions. This isn't a robotic world, but I do think a lot of it is intent as well, kind of like what Carson said. CD Silk said that, like, when someone I'm talking to someone a certain kind of way because I'm trying to get something out of them, I'm trying to get a compliment out of them, I'm trying to, in a sense, flirt with them, that's an issue. 100%, that's an issue.
Right. Have you ever been cheated on?
I have.
Did you take them back?
Yeah.
Why?
I got cheated on twice. One, like, two different people. The one I took back, we were young. I was in high school. It was a boy. And I just thought he learned his lesson, in a sense. I also was new to dating world and all of that. And because of personal issues, I felt like I had to be wanted, even though I was wanted with other people. But getting into that depth of, like, someone knowing me, doing that all over again was just too much. And I felt like I needed someone because I didn't have much going on at home. So I just kept him along. But fun fact, we're friends to this day. That's my dog.
Aww.
Yep.
Period. So now, you ever been cheated on? Have
No.
you ever been in a relationship?
Unfortunately not. Actually, fortunately not.
If someone cheated on you, would you take them back?
No. Like, I don't believe in, like, I'm a very, like, I want my person to be my person. So, like, the second there's, like, a red flag, I'm out.
Kick them to the curb?
I may have commitment issues or attachment issues. There may be that too. But, like, I just don't believe in hurting the person that you love. Like, you definitely wouldn't be seeking different type of stuff if you're actually interested in this is the person that, like, with your whole heart is your person.
You believe in soulmates?
I do.
Aww.
One soulmate?
I mean, I think you could have different types of soulmates.
Yeah, but we're talking
like,
about
my person is my person.
I agree.
Wow. I don't.
You know?
I don't believe in soulmates. I believe in, like, connection and, like, strong connections, and I guess you said soulmates in a different way, but I don't believe there's, like, a person for everybody. I don't believe in that.
Do you happen to, like, not destiny, but, like, do you think that there just will be someone that might come along one day that'll just, like, be right for you?
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Like, wow, I'm about to sound so douchey. Damn. I feel like there's always options. So it's you picking the person of what they bring and what you're willing to accept at that and take from it, or what they give you, vice versa. Like, it's kind of like picking a pair of shoes for the day. Hey, I want these because these are going to be comfy. I'm going to be on my feet all day. And I want to ride out with those because that's more comfort than, like, style or whatever. There's just so many variations of people. So I think it's that, yeah.
What are your
Options.
deal breakers in a relationship?
What's that mean?
Like, what will you, like, tolerate and not tolerate?
Yeah.
Like, what would, like, completely turn you off from that person?
Okay, I'll give you an example. Well, not an example, but a question. So, considering your past, like, since you've been cheated on before, is another person that you just comes into your life is cheating in their past a deal breaker for you?
No, we all learn. People Need to learn, change. I've cheated.
So you don't think
in a
once a
sense.
cheater, always a cheater?
Nope.
I think once a cheater, always a cheater. Not gonna lie.
I'm living proof of it.
You don't ever have thoughts of like cheating?
Do I think other people are attractive? 100%. Am I going to pass that line? No, we're humans at the end of the day. We got to understand that natural things, we're going to see people and be like, oh, I wonder what that's about. But it's acting on it is what makes it wrong.
So you don't think, so like on TikTok, they say
Tickety talk.
if you're in a relationship, you're like all eyes are on them. When you start to find other people attractive, that's when cheating starts to become an issue.
I disagree.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I don't think so either.
You tell me you ain't been to a bar and seen 3 people, you're like, oh, y'all look good.
You can't help who you're attracted
Yeah, but
to.
I'm mostly drunk, so
Okay, valid.
their face
We're
looks
all of age.
different.
What about I can't believe you just said that.
I'm so serious.
Damn, I lost my thought process. What did you just say before that? Oh, you said,
Just
oh, yeah,
drunk
yeah.
at the
So
bar?
now I do think you can miss people when you're with someone. Like, I was locked in recently. I'm talking about locked in.
So you missed your ex
Did I?
while you're with the new girl?
No, with
Oh.
my ex. When I was with my ex, I missed my ex.
Oh, okay,
and that's
gotcha.
what I think is, like, your concept of TikTok saying you should only think of your person, like you shouldn't look at other people and whatever. I think that's what we're talking about, is you missing your person. It's not you missing your person and their features or their attractiveness, whatever y'all doing, y'all downtime, whatever. I think that's what that is. That's not, you're still like a human being. You'll be like, oh wow, just like you're like, oh wow, like her hair is pretty. You'll be like, oh damn, like I like her eyes, like, but you're telling me I'm supposed to only see my person's eyes?
Okay, no. So that's different. Like if you see like certain little things about people that you're like, oh, like I wish my hair looked like that. But if it's like to the point where, let's say y'all are going to the movies and you're with your person, y'all are going to the movies and y'all in the movie
Be so
theater.
for real right
no,
now.
No.
Be
And
so serious.
Y'all see someone and you're like,
There's
oh my
no
God,
way.
they are so cute. Like I
Yeah.
think that's cheating.
So you think attraction is cheating?
If it's to the point where you're like you have to voice it, yeah.
Why would you voice that with your person?
Yeah, I
First
think
of all,
that's
you gonna
different.
get backhand. We don't promote that, but yeah, like, no, that's wild. If you say something, that's crazy, but if you think it, that's human. You,
I don't know, when
if
I'm
we
with
weren't
somebody-
in the room with this man, I was about to say something wild. Anyways, go ahead.
When I'm when I'm with somebody, I don't think I see anybody else. So I guess I just can't relate. I can't see.
Do you have an obsessive personality? We're getting psychology in this one.
I do. Very obsessive.
There it is. That's
But
why.
I'm not like overly obsessive.
So
I'm
you
like
get jealous.
secret in the closet obsessive. Like
Yeah,
I'm
you wanna
obsessive,
be
but
cool.
you're not gonna know I'm
You
obsessive.
want to be cool.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Sanaya? We need you to talk a little bit more.
Obsessive? No. But like, I don't know, like, obviously when you're with someone you feel that kind of like, okay, I want you, I always want to be around you type of thing, but I don't think obsessive is like the word for it.
How do y'all feel about space in relationships?
I feel like it's needed. Very, very much needed.
Do you mean like, say you're on a break, or just like just being away from each other for like not long periods of time, but just like not always being around each other?
Yeah, that. I
Yeah.
don't believe in breaks. That's BS.
As long as there are boundaries and there are solid communication,
Word.
you can get through anything.
Word. I do think I think you need to miss your person. Like, you have to, like, as humans, it's natural for us to forget what we have and how valued it is. So I do think, like, you need to take a week vacation and go on a cruise and then come back and be like, oh my gosh, I missed you, and do all that. Don't cheat, but yeah. But I do think that's essential. And I guess that'll keep, like, the spark going. for
So
a
what
long
do
time.
you guys think is required in a relationship, or at least like just the things you need
Things
for
I
it to
need.
work?
Like, personally, or, like,
Could be personal, could be general.
Well, first off, loyalty. I think loyalty is so much more than love, because I feel like
loyalty.
yeah,
Sorry.
if you ain't loyal, oh my God. I'll go crazy real quick. But loyalty and then communication, obviously. Because, like, I also think, like, being around your person too much, like, especially, like, if you do have an obsessive personality disorder, like, you're kind of, like, you base your whole day off of them. Like, if they're not talking to you, you're going to be sad. You know what I mean? So, where was I going? Anyways.
I love growth.
What was that? Where was I going with that?
We're talking about space.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You basically, like, don't lose sight of, like, what, like, you like to do. Like, I obviously like to make music. So, like, when I get around, it's not like I need to be around that person, but if that person is like, hey, you want to go to the store, you want to go to blah, 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 I'll drop what I'm doing and go straight there. I won't be like, no, I'm trying to, you know, because I want to make them happy. So I think
Take time for
that's a problem.
yourself.
Yeah,
I agree.
type shit.
Type shit.
You know
Would
what?
y'all like your person when you're away from them just to like constantly be texting you, constantly
Oh
to
my
be,
gosh, I fucking hate that shit. Oh
So
my
no?
gosh. No, I hate that. Like, what are we going to talk about when I see you then? Like, we don't have to sit here and be talking to each other 25/8. We don't have to be consumed of each other. You don't have to know every step I take. I'm going to tell you, and there's no secrets, but I also have a life to live, and I'm an independent person just like you are, and we're a team. We're not one together. So I don't need permission. I don't need to be questioned. Whose mom are you? You're not my mom. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
You think that's only if, like, y'all are close to each other? What if y'all are, like, long distance? You think texting all day is good?
It's the same thing. You just don't get to see them, but you should get that call at night. You should get that FaceTime call at night.
You think cheating is more prone if you're long distance?
Obviously.
definitely.
Obviously.
Speaking of the topic.
I think that personally, cheating, the only way cheating can happen is because it is that person's fault who is cheating. If they're not happy where they're at, shawty, just cut the tie and go do what you gotta do then.
Right.
Like, why you gotta hurt somebody, you know? And that's where I feel like character comes into play.
And at that point, there are no like restrictions, like physical restrictions. This person isn't around you. You can really do whatever you want. So like, if your intention is like, okay, my head's not really here. Okay, shiny new toy. Let me go.
Communicate
Do
it.
that.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, I think some people don't care though. I think some people like just want the attention from everybody. They don't care who they hurt.
Selfish. They want to have the accessibility.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Oh, how do y'all feel about that? Would you ever tell your significant other to stop being friends with somebody? So are you guys like, oh, you can't hang out with them, or
I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
I mean, there's a difference. Like, if somebody was talking shit about me that was like one of your friends, and you're not defending me, okay, like I'm gonna be looking at you sideways because why aren't you defending me? Because that's literally your job. If somebody's talking shit about the person you love, you should say something.
Right. But I don't think I would make that person stop talking to them. I would stop talking to that person in general. Like,
no?
next.
I think the question is more of like, well, I asked the question. Is more of like, so let's say I'm in a relationship with somebody and they're trying to tell me they don't like one of my friends and I can't hang out with them because they're my friend, or I can't hang out with them because they don't like them, but I'm still cool. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm probably going to ask why first. Like, first, why? And if it's like a dumb, like, I'm never going to like ditch one of my friends because you don't like, unless, I think it's different like if you're married. If you're like married and y'all are like one now and there's like a certain, like there's like an actual good reason why you don't like that person, okay, I'll drop them because like they're not my priority anymore. Like, you're my family, you're my priority. You know what I mean? But like college relationship, like, no, you're just trying to have control over me. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I think if they're just friends with them and this is just someone's friend, then I'd be like more likely to tolerate them, and I wouldn't like yeah, I'm gonna have my own opinion, but I'm not gonna actively like be like, okay, you can't do this, you can't go with them, you can't be there with them. But like, what if this is their ex or someone that they did have feelings for in the past that they're still friends with? How would you feel about that?
I'm okay with it. I trust my person. I wouldn't get with somebody if I don't trust them to not cheat on me. And if they cheat on me, that's my fault, and I have to accept the fact that I gave them that trust and they used that power against me. I can be sad about it, obviously, but like, that's I wouldn't say it's not my fault. It is their fault. They cheated, but it's my fault for being vulnerable at that state, and I was okay with it at that time. So I have to be willing to suffer the consequences if it does happen.
Oh no, you ain't hanging out with your ex. Fuck no, you're crazy. You're not hanging out with your ex. No,
Funny.
Okay, do you think exes can be just friends?
no.
100%. All right, so let's talk about it. I was with my man, the guy I told y'all about.
Okay, that's different.
I'm gay now, but he was my first. He took my virginity.
You know
And
what? Hell yeah.
and that's like one of my best friends to this day. How do y'all feel about that?
I
Like,
think
let's say you were in a relationship with me. Would y'all feel a type of way about that?
No. Like, because you're gay now. Like, I
Well,
mean,
are you?
You could always go backwards if you wanted to, but, like, at the same time, like, I'd feel more, like, I'd be more worried if your ex was an actual female than if it was a male that you, like, used to be with long time ago.
I just don't feel like body parts matter, to be honest. I feel like it's a mental thing. So, no. Fuck no.
Yeah, I've had exes who didn't fuck with him. I still kept
No.
him around, but they didn't fuck with him.
I mean, I just wouldn't be with you, I don't think.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't be with you.
you wouldn't give me an ultimatum.
If we're dating. If we're not dating and we're just like, you know,
Oh, that don't.
we can do
There's no
whatever.
rules. What
But
the
if we're
fuck?
dating, no. Like, no. Friends with your ex, no.
Why?
Why you want to be Why? Why do you want to be friends with your ex when
With
you're
him?
with me?
Like, let's say I want to. Like, me and his relationship ended because we realized it's strictly platonic, and we were trying to make something that it wasn't. Obviously, ended up turning gay, but
But it wasn't something from the beginning.
What
It
was
never
it?
started as something. There had
We
to
were
been some kind
together.
of attraction there. You said you were trying to make it happen.
yeah, I could see a man and be like, damn, he's attractive. That doesn't mean I want to go in bed with him.
But you did.
No, you're missing a point. Oh my gosh. Yes, I did with him, but that was before I found out what my sexuality. I wasn't even with a girl yet.
I think that's also with trust too. Like, you have to trust your
Security.
partner enough to know, like, okay, if they're telling me and acting like this is how they are, this is how they're moving right now, I have to trust them and understand that, okay, yes, this person's in their life, but like they're still like doing exactly what they said they would.
I just don't agree because I feel like sometimes you don't know how your exes feel completely. Because I have some exes that.
But that's their intention, not
cool.
yours.
But if I'm with you and I know their intentions with you,
How do you know for real though?
Okay,
you
so
a mind reader?
How would you feel if your person came to you one day and was just like, okay, this person, yes, they're my ex, yes, they're friends with me, yes, like, I've told you there's nothing going on, but they told me that they still have feelings for me. How would you
fuck
react
no.
to that?
Like, why would you be friends with them? Why would you get in a relationship being friends with your ex knowing they still have feelings
But
for
like,
you?
nothing happened. They're still.
I don't
like,
care.
You're just done.
They have feelings for you. They have
And-
feelings for you.
But they still have feelings for you. So what's the difference?
It's not reciprocated, yeah. Damn, she about
I'm
to
just
start
honestly-
smoking out their ears.
I'm just
Oh
trying
my
to keep
gosh.
trying to be.
You're good.
Yeah, no, deal breaker for me. Just
Okay.
next question.
Does body count matter?
No.
No.
Oh, I love that y'all said that because I thought you weren't. I
No,
agree.
I don't think it matters.
I agree.
Everybody got a pass.
Why would you even ask that? That's a dumb question.
Yeah, how would you feel if your person asked you what your body count was?
Oh, I've been asked.
I feel like that's a good question though. I
I
feel like
don't.
I feel like it is because like you never know like what people are carrying. Like, I'm sorry, that's just disgusting.
Oh, carrying. That's a
Like,
whole
That's
nother
different.
thing.
Okay, so in the beginning of your relationship, would you want your partner to get tested?
I'm so big on cleanliness. Like, I'm a clean freak myself. So, like, I have to see how motherfuckers move before I even,
Right.
and how they smell. Like, I have to, stuff like that. So, even crossing that line, I got a little checklist in there. So, I don't think I'd have to worry about that.
Okay, but what if they told you that their body count was like a super outrageously high number?
I've been there and I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, but also I feel like
Shit, if it feel good, it feel good. That's all I give a fuck about.
I would have to like be with that person because I'm like one of those people that I have to have like a strong mental connection with you before I even go that step. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What
Like
is
I
that
have
called?
to be really
Isn't there a term for that?
I think it's like demisexual or
Sepio? Sepio.
hunk of what? Simple.
Scipio. S-P-I-O, I think. Sexual?
S-A-P-I-O.
Sapio.
Sexual.
A sapiosexual.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I
Anyways,
said, I'm that.
but yeah, I think that's how I am. Oh, so basically what I was saying is like, so obviously like we would have to like develop a connection, so that'd be a few months. So through that few months, if you haven't been messing with nobody, then I don't think it'd be a problem to go the next step. You know what I mean?
How long did it take
'Cause-
y'all to get in a relationship? Or, Sanaya, how long would it take you? Or do you not have, like, a time span?
I don't think there really
21
has
years
to
for
be
you. I'm just kidding.
wow. I don't think there
It makes
really has
sense.
to be a time stamp on it. Like if you go what feels right, then it shouldn't exactly matter how long it's been.
Right.
I mean,
Word.
there is such thing as like too fast. I'm not gonna talk to you for the first time for like 2 days and then be like, I really want to be in a relationship with you. But like,
Some elementary school shit.
there's like you know how people sometimes get married like maybe within a couple of months. Not like saying that that's when you should get married, but like it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, my cousin got married in 2 months. He was in the army. Now he's dropping out of the army for her, and she could. Okay, that's a whole nother topic.
Oh,
but we're gonna get out.
How
That'll
do
be
y'all
on the
feel
next
about
episode.
marriage? Episode 2.
Feel about marriage?
Yeah.
Yikes.
You don't
Uh,
you don't see yourself getting married in the future?
it'd have to be a really good person for me to get married. Like you're gonna have to
I would hope so.
check off a lot of boxes, which it takes me a lot to date somebody. Like I'll talk to people like situationships or whatever, but even just dating you is hard for me. Like I've only dated 2 people, and the last person I dated was 3.5 years ago. So like just to date me is like, just because I have to know that you're loyal, you know what I mean? But like situationships or whatever, you ain't gotta be loyal. But yeah, I feel like marriage is gonna be really hard for me to find somebody, I guess.
CC?
I think it's just a piece of paper. Why do I need a piece of paper to tell me where my where I'm at with my person? I think it's cool. I think the ceremony's dope. I want to have the party. I think the representation of the ring, awesome. But I feel like as people, I wouldn't say as people, but I personally don't put the same value that people do on marriage.
Okay, so
However, I'm only getting married once.
okay, valid. If y'all are living, like my best friend, she's been living with this guy for 3 years. If you're living, playing house, and y'all still ain't married, I think that's a deal breaker to me.
Okay,
Because
so
like,
how long?
because that's so easy for you to just get out of the relationship. Like you
Yeah.
could just drop everything and like pay no consequences.
Yeah, so
And we're sitting
y'all
here
got
playing house.
financial ties and shit, but
Maybe not,
if not, then there's an issue.
but still,
how long is too long? Like maybe 6 years, 3 years, 4 years?
I would say if we're like actually in a house living together for 3 or 4 years, yeah, like where's my ring? Like where's the fuck are you
3
doing?
or
Like what
4
are you waiting
years?
on? A
Hold
new
on.
wife?
3 or 4 Oh damn. 3 or 4 years. And how long were you guys together before you moved in?
I don't think that matters.
Oh.
If we're playing house? No.
Okay, what
we're
if
not playing
this
house.
is like your high school sweetheart type of situation where you've been together, you've known each other for a really long time, you come out, you're in college, you're still together, you come out of college, like, do you expect them to put a ring on it then, or do you want to get your lives together at that point?
Yeah, I think it really depends on like the situation. I mean, I'm not saying you have to go out and buy like this expensive ring, but like make it known that that's your plan to get is to be engaged to me. Like I'm not saying we have to get married, like we have to have a wedding, blah blah blah. But like I'm not playing house. Like the
So
fuck?
what does marriage mean to you? Like why does that give you a sense of
It does
security?
a sense of comfort. Yeah, like You want me like forever.
So it's the gesture.
The
Go ahead. Yeah, I think she thinks it's a sense of security. You think it's like
yeah.
that loyalty test, like, yeah, bitch, you put a ring on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me too. We're not playing house.
What about you, Sanai? What do you think?
Stamp it.
Or does your mind even go there?
Like, I definitely want to get married one day, but like 5 years being together is an absolute deal breaker. I think
Like, you have to be together for 5 years?
no, like 5 years and then marriage. Like, or at least been together for 5 years and you're not married yet. Definitely a deal breaker. But like maybe 4 years. That's if we have our lives together. Because you literally have nothing else like to be waiting on. You have your career, we have the house, we have whatever else going on. We're at that point doing a bunch of stuff together. What are you waiting for?
Okay, what if you're married and you get cheated on?
Sorry.
Cece just
You
keeps
think it's-
breaking into song.
You think it's different, like getting married and getting cheated on compared to like being in a relationship and getting cheated on?
Absolutely.
Like, would
At that point, that's adultery. Like, that's a different level of like betrayal than just being with someone and then they just cheated on you.
would you leave or try to work it out in a marriage?
Ooh, good question.
I actually don't know. Like that's more than just like the doghouse sleeping on the couch. Like, that's some real stuff.
If they did cheat, would you let them sleep in the bed? I'd probably put them in a hotel room.
I wouldn't put them anywhere.
I couldn't even let you be on the couch with me. Like, no, you're not even gonna be in the house. I don't know. I think I would get a divorce, to be honest. I don't think I would work that out. Unless,
Yeah, I would get a divorce.
I don't know. It really depends on the person. It
So
depends on
what's
the
cheating and what's
situation.
not?
I think almost every little thing is cheating.
Oh,
to
let's
me.
get into it.
That's she's
Like,
different.
tech-
I know, and I love it. Let's get
Different
into
is
it.
crazy. Like,
Let's get into it.
I'm not saying you can't have like friends, but there just gets
Lock you up in a
to
room. You can't leave.
there just gets to a point like, what do you think is not cheating that I would think of that is cheating?
If someone gave them something.
What, like a gift?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Why would that be cheating?
What if it was like something sentimental? How would you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't think I'd care. I think that no. I don't
How do you
think-
feel if your partner stayed in a hotel with another person and
Fuck
they're on a
no.
trip?
Fuck.
They're on a trip. They're going to Busch Gardens.
I don't give a fuck. Get 2 different rooms.
They're friends.
Are you that broke?
Are
Get
you
2
that
different
rich?
rooms.
The fuck?
I'm not. You're not staying in the same room.
See?
She got her own bills. You got your y'all got your own money.
What
Get
if
a
they
different room.
lied about who they were with?
That's sneaky
On
on
a
its
trip?
own. That's not cheating, but that's sneaky. Why do you have to lie?
Well,
And that's cheating.
that's
that's
why I
not
asked
cheating.
it, because I knew she'd say that.
Lying is cheating.
Wait.
If you're lying about something like that, that's cheating.
I think it's
what else?
immoral.
I think it's cheating.
Disrespectful. But
Like, it's
cheating?
definitely disrespectful.
I think
Let's
it's
see what the
cheating.
internet says. Changing habits. Why?
Accusation.
Yeah, no, the Google was wrong for that one.
Google's never wrong.
Psych.
Um,
I don't know.
would y'all ever be in an open relationship?
What is that?
No. I wouldn't want to share.
I feel the same way. What's the word? Wait, what's that word when you're when you disagree with something but you're doing it? Hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite
Why? Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
because
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I'm definitely doing it.
Oh, okay. You're aware. We like that. We like
love
that.
an aware queen.
Yeah, we do.
Sure.
We do. It makes it okay if you're aware.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think. No, I wouldn't be in an open relationship, but I can have relations with multiple people and they know what it is. Like, I'm never gonna lie to somebody and tell them, "Hey, we're exclusive," and then we're not. But I would
Right.
never be with one sole person and then like be like, "Hey, we're, I don't even know if this is the right word, a companionship. Is that a right word?
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
We're companionship, but we can go do our own little thing. Like, I disagree with that. I could be with a bunch of people and they all, hey, we're not together. We know what it is. As long as that person knows, cool with it.
So
Yeah.
So I guess that means no.
I feel like when I like actually develop a connection with somebody, I can't be with nobody else. Or like
Me too.
you can't be with nobody else.
Yeah.
But like if we're just like chilling, I don't care if you hang out with other people because I don't
shit, I
care
want
about
you
you
to
that
because
much.
I will too.
right because I don't like care about you that much. Like I care about you, but I don't like, you know.
okay, well, does casual ever work?
Hell yeah.
No. Not for me, at least.
That was hypocritical as hell. What
I
the
have
fuck?
bad experience. Not like I'm doing it, but it doesn't work. Cause I'm sad every day.
Oh, like you don't like it. That's
I
not your
cry.
preference.
I
And
cry every night.
she catches feelings easily, so
Mhm.
I can't imagine that being too long.
Too long.
Yeah, like how long exactly do you get to the point where you're kind of like,
Well, if I develop feelings and I tell you that, okay, if I develop feelings and I tell you, and then you say you got the same feelings for me,
Oh.
and then
Oh,
you run it back and you don't,
oh,
we're gonna have a problem. Cause
did have
what the fuck are you lying for? What? Pardon?
I said you did have a problem.
What was the question?
I don't know. You answered it though.
Can you ask it again? Cause I got more to say.
does casual ever work?
Right? No. What is funny?
Keep on.
Bruh, because like, oh my gosh. But I also think that's what people like. People want, like, they say things that
They say certain things, but then it ends up being something else.
yeah, but
Where-
they make you believe that. Like, they make you believe like this fake fantasy is gonna happen, and then like flip a switch and it's different the next day, and that shit pisses me off.
They don't make you believe. You decide to believe what they're telling you.
Naive.
Hey.
It's okay though.
You're aware of it.
And I'm still gonna keep doing it. That's the
Hell yeah.
problem.
That's okay.
One day it'll change.
It'll work out one day. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
When do you-
It'll just take a couple. But
When do
it'll
you
work.
think
Right.
it's gonna change? Or like when are you gonna get to that point where you're kind of like, I'm not doing this anymore?
I think I'm here right now. But like I'm also bipolar, so in like an hour it'll probably change. I'll probably be back. I'll probably be back in the room tonight.
We'll get some consistency. That's funny. So Sanaya, what does it take for a person what will it take for you to lock up a person? Have you gotten in, damn, I'm sorry, a bunch of questions. have you like, I don't understand these terms, well, I understand them, but like talking somebody, exclusive, yada yada. Have you ever been to like, I guess you could say exclusive with somebody?
Exclusive? No. But I've definitely had like situationships, talking
What does
stages.
that mean? What's a situation?
I mean, a situationship could basically be anything before just getting into a relationship. Like, you could be doing stuff, you could be talking to this person, you could be getting to know this person, but like you're not with them. There's no
Okay.
label other
Okay.
than like it being a situationship, not being a label. But like, I just doesn't go long.
Are you the problem or are they the problem?
Duh, they're the problem.
No. I'll be honest, I might be the problem sometimes.
Why? Are you like scared to commit? Is it because you know you'll cheat?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is an interrogation.
Sorry.
It's really more like there's something, I feel like there is something scary. Like, yes, love is beautiful and whatnot, but there's also something scary of like being vulnerable and doing all the talking, and like there's some stuff that you obviously don't want to tell somebody, like that you want to take to the grave with you, but like this is the person that you just happen to want to tell stuff to, and then you're like, I don't know if I exactly want to tell you this. Maybe you'll look at me differently. I mean, maybe you won't look at me differently, but maybe like
That's not love then.
it'll just, and yeah, like you'll know, like off rip, but not off rip, but like I have layers, and there's some stuff that like you just gotta pull out of me,
Right.
unfortunately, but it just takes a little bit of time. And I wouldn't say I'm a slow burn, because I do feel a lot. I feel like I do show a lot of affection, but it's only when it like gets to that point when I'm like really comfortable with you, and I know you're not necessarily like leaving. I think I may have like that type of attachment issues.
Are you like one of those people who like, if I was to ask you a question, like you'd answer easily? Like you have to ask you for you to open up, or you're just like, gotcha?
I'm not gonna tell somebody something just off rip. I'm not like that talkative, and I'm not like that person to just be thinking about it. But I mean, yes, I think about a bunch of stuff, but I'm not gonna like openly say everything that I'm thinking about.
Right.
So like, if you're asking me something specific, okay, I'm gonna let you know something. Like, I'm gonna answer your question, but it's not necessarily gonna just be like, one day I just want to talk to you about my feelings, and one day I want to talk to you about my parents or anything like that.
So you just cut these people off?
Not necessarily. Like, you have to I'm not like cutthroat like that, where it's just like, okay, I want to just end this just because I'm not feeling it or anything like that. It's like, I mean, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. But like, if I see you're acting a little strange, you're moving weird, there are some morals that you have that I don't, or like the principle of certain stuff that we're not on the same page about, like at that point, we're just not seeing the same common goal.
Period.
I love that. I do love that. Do y'all believe in that? Like, you should have, like, per se, a list of, like, do you believe in, like, a perfect match? Like, there's going to be someone who's going to check all your boxes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah?
Perfect
Yeah.
is a strong word.
No, I'm not saying perfect, but check all my boxes. Yes.
What are your boxes?
My boxes. Like, are we talking like
It's got to have this.
deal
gotta
breakers
be
or
this.
like feature? Like, what are we
It
talking?
could be whatever
Everything.
you will.
Okay, go emotional, or just like what you want in a person, less
Okay.
physical.
And a person. Okay, so probably first, I know there's some people who's like, you have to be a family person, and I'm not one of those people. Like, I'm obviously like I'm close to my family, but I don't feel like you have to be close to your family for us. You know what I mean? Like, some people, like, our families have to be close. Where was I going with that? Anyways, first, loyalty, communication, and also, like, I don't know, this is more like college kind of stuff, but if you're like, I just feel like you have to have a bigger dream career than like working at McDonald's. If, like, for me, just because, like, if you don't have a dream and like that's your dream, okay, but if you're just working there because you don't have like energy, or like you want to put your energy into something else bigger because you're like scared, I don't like that. I like someone who's like gonna want to do something bigger with their
So
lives.
like ambitious and
Right,
like, with their
right.
goals.
But like, I'm not saying like working at McDonald's is bad, but like, if that's your dream to work at McDonald's, be a manager at McDonald's, go for it. Okay, I'll support you. But if you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want you to like go after what, I don't want you to be scared,
Yeah.
because then that don't make me feel like safe. If you're scared,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I can't do my dreams. Like, you're holding me back.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. So I think that's a big thing too. And traveling, because I hate being in the same spot. Like, this is my third college in 3 years. Like, I can't stay in the same spot ever. I want to live in every state, not gonna lie. So doing that.
50. That's
Yeah.
a lot of fish. That's a lot of states.
Stayed every year. I'm gonna be
That's
70
crazy.
years old.
So like, do you plan on do you plan on being like actually living there, or kind of like having a temporary place? Because 50 states in 50 years is a bit crazy to just up and leave each year.
I wasn't speaking actual literal.
I mean, okay, next. Cece?
What's up?
Dang, waving me off is crazy.
What you need in a person, or what you want your person to have.
Truthfully, I'm in the process of completely understanding what I need, not what I want. I'm learning the whole teamwork thing. I'm learning I need someone to pick up where I lay off. And I have, to be honest, I have a lot of trauma, childhood trauma, a lot of things that not everybody can understand. So I need someone to be able to understand that, as well as kind of pick up where those holes are. And I'm still learning, but I do know that I'll figure it out one day. But as far as like a checklist, I don't know. Kind of like what Carson said. Like I want someone who could, who has their own career, who is their own person. I don't want us to be overly consumed of each other. Stuff like that. Ambitious. You got to make money as well. That's only real. And as far as like morals, I wouldn't say they have to completely align, because I'm a big picture person. I like to know why people think differently, and I'm okay with that. But with like how to raise your kid, or like like a big thing for me is my bank accounts are not aligning with my partner ever. We can have one that's joined, but you don't have to pocket watch me. I don't have to pocket watch you. I know what you make. You know what I make. We talk about what we spend money on, but like, stuff like that. So I need people to agree with that. I also think I need to be with an open-minded person, because I am so open-minded myself. Being with someone who is very like, this is how I want it and that's how it is. I don't like that. But yeah, for me, a lot of it is just morals, how they are as a person. As we talked about earlier, I like a nicer person. I like a people person more than like someone who's just mean or like just standoffish. But when it comes down to the deeper stuff, I'm still getting to know that. What about you, ST?
Patience.
Felt that.
It does take me a minute to actually like really get there, but when I'm there, I'm all in type of person. And like I'd love for a person to have goals, but like at this like young age, I don't necessarily know every like thing that I want for myself, and I don't exactly know everything that I want for my future. So I think just having I'd like them to have some type of plan, like, or plan for us.
Right. Agreed. I agree.
So involving each other in your future.
Yeah.
Felt that.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. That's real talk, real shit. And this is our first episode. Episode 2 coming soon. Again, I'm Cece. This is CD Silk, and this is ST. And that's all for today.
Stay tuned, because next episode we're name dropping. No, I'm just kidding.
She's name dropping. Y'all can stop it.
That was
That's
so
actually kinda good.
long.